I forgot my intro. Welcome to I Game Around. So niggas didn't like that name, but they could eat a dick. Today I am joined by, I almost said legendary, because I think in Tampa, everybody that I know knows you. Everybody that I know listens to you. And there's only one other artist who... anyway, there's only one other person that actually has that kind of musical capability in Tampa. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we don't need to talk about him. This is all about you. Today I am joined by Shya L'amour, and I hope I didn't fuck up your name.
Nah, you said it right.
Oh, okay. Because you're like one of the only artists that don't say your name in the rap. Like, Shya. So anyway, it's a pleasure to have you on my show. Thank you for joining me today. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Here. So today we are playing Call of Duty. As you can see, I got my ass whooped yet again. Like I told y'all, we just gonna keep it moving. Mm-hmm. So what we wanted to do today, obviously with you, is a year in review. We are coming up to 2018. So we wanted to look back on your whole year, correct?
Correct.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with, my favorite song. It was funny because when I first heard it, I thought it was Packers, and I was like, why is she from Tampa talking about Packers? And then I actually heard the song more, and I was like, oh, Paper Baby. So for the world, can you explain what Paper Baby is?
Paper Baby is an independent female. She gets busy. She gets it handled. She gets the job done, and she's not waiting for handouts or anything of that nature. She gets to it. So she's a paper baby. She's about her paper.
Mm-hmm. All right, okay. How did that song come along? Like, how did you think of the concept of making that?
Really, I just like making music for the women. Like, I like to empower our women. I like to keep them motivated, and have a little fun with it too. Like what we call pretty trap. So, so yeah, that's
okay, cool. So the video, what did you think of the video? Because I've heard the term video treatment, and I feel like real Hollywood for saying that, I don't know what it means. But did you come up with the concept for the video as well?
It was kind of a team effort. So yeah, the treatment was presented to me by the director. His name is Malcolm, which is the seventh shooter. He's awesome. He's dope. And yeah, so we kind of ran with it, and we made it do what it did.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. So the next thing that you had was you participated in a cipher.
Yes.
So are you a freestylist or?
I'm not a freestylist, no, but I did participate, and it was an all-women cipher, and it was
really?
for a benefit concert. Yeah. So.
Oh wow! All good things.
Yeah, it was for actually 104.5 The Beat in Orlando.
Okay.
You were born in Orlando.
Yes, I was. Yeah, but no, I don't know.
Yeah, you were raised here. But okay. Yeah, but yeah, that was dope. I was happy to be a part of that.
Okay, how do you think you did? You think you bodied everybody else?
Well, there was some tough ladies out there now. They do their thing. They ride the beat, but I like me.
Oh, okay, yeah. You better like you the best. So what beat was it over? Did everybody have different beats or?
It was over that Superfly.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So you're just like, I'm about to body all you bitches. I mean, excuse me, I don't mean to call y'all bitches. My bad. Okay, cool. So how did that opportunity come about? Did they contact you, or how did that?
Yeah, they did. They reached out to me. My manager let me know
what they wanted to do.
Yeah. So, and she asked if I wanted to be part of it, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So did you do any collabs with the artists that you were featured with?
Yeah, I'm actually working on one now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got one in the works.
Oh, okay. Can you say the name, or is that snitching?
Yeah. It's a little early for that, but yeah, we got one coming out. I'm gonna do a couple artists from out of there. They got some nice talent in Orlando. I like it.
Oh, okay. So it was were you the only person from Tampa, or was somebody else?
Yeah, I was the only person from Tampa. They were all from Orlando.
So you represented 8-1 Trey to the fullest.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, well, let's move right along. Okay. All right. So next on the list is you opened up for K. Michelle and Rose.
Yes.
Ricky Ross.
Yeah.
Now, Rick Ross a couple months ago, and I talked about this in an earlier episode, he came out and he said that he would never want to sign a female artist because he'd end up fucking her and then fucking the money up. So when you met him, were you like nervous or anything like that, that he might try something, or
No.
hey, you want this feature?
No, yeah, no, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. So how was the opening up for it?
Opening up was dope. It was a bigger venue, it was big, but it was dope, and like to see how K Michelle works and how she shut shit down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, that was interesting. But
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anything about K Michelle. She's a singer.
she's a singer. Yeah, she's dope.
Oh,
She got
okay.
real. She could really sing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, like for real?
Yeah, she really sang. Yeah. But yeah. So that was.
Okay, did they give you any feedback when you opened up? Like, we need you to do this more, or you killed it. We want you. Like, did they give you any kind
Yeah,
of feedback to keep it moving?
I got a lot of feedback on that. I didn't really hear anything like I needed to change.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But everybody that came up to, what I'm saying, talk to me after the show was
Positive?
yeah, positive.
Oh, okay,
Good
cool.
vibes.
Oh, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a negative person. I'm like, you gotta quit just to see if you do it or not. Like, that's when I know it's serious, because if you quit, yeah, you were just bluffing.
Yeah.
But all right, that's cool. Did you have any? Did you open up for anybody else this year?
Yes, Black Youngster.
Oh, Black Youngster. I've never
Yeah.
heard any of his music until I listened to T-Pain Oblivion, and he was on a song called Gold Line, and I was like, oh, this is Black Youngster. Because he's mostly known for his antics. And then that's another question I want to ask you. From what I see on your IG, you're not known, or not known, but you're not the type of person to just be wilding, like
Yeah.
going in clubs and twerking and, dancing and saying, this is my music, this is my shit, and like, trying to throw money in the air and kind of trying to have that Insta fame, if you will. You're more reserved, and you're more just about my business and about my family, and that's me.
Right.
So do you feel like in this climate, in this day and age with 2017, where everybody's doing all these antics, do you feel like being yourself, being more reserved is still the way to go?
I do, because this is like what I believe in. It's kind of like what example I want to put out for the younger generation and for my children. So.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a beauty pageant answer, but we'll accept it.
For real though, that's real shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they see. That's what they become.
Oh, that's true. All right, so let's take it back a little bit. How did you get started in the rap game?
I kind of just grew a love for it, kind of just being around people freestyling like all day, every day. And then I used to be recording them. Like I don't know, I had a thing with cameras. I used to be recording them, and that's when I really started paying attention to like the lyrics. So that's when I got into it, and then I started writing music and recording it myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So let me ask you this. Do you think there's a difference between a lyricist and an entertainer? Because most, the rap people in this day and age, they're more entertainers than they are lyricists. Do you feel like somebody like yourself can embody both? Or do you feel like I got to be more on the lyrical side more than I am wild out, just dancing around like a Michael Jackson?
I feel like there's a lot of people that embody both, that have both of that in them. So yeah, I definitely think it's possible.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you feel like you have that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. I always got to make sure you don't doubt yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is also a self-motivation podcast. But okay. All right. That's dope. So are you originally from Tampa?
I am.
Oh, so you're born and raised? Were there any Tampa influences, like Tampa artists that you can think of that you saw and you were just like, damn, I want to get on that dude's level or that female's level?
Tom G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Now, for
Yeah.
the people that don't know, who is Tom G?
Tom G. He like the top rapper out of Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah.
The top male rapper, and
Top
you're the top
male
female
rapper.
rapper.
Yeah.
All right, just make sure we get that straight.
Top male rapper.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Now this is just strictly Tampa stuff, but did you listen to Tampa Tony back in the day? Because I love Tampa Tony. He was like, for the people that don't know, obviously, because it's some Tampa shit, but I'm young, so, and I believe you're young, because if you're old, then you you look good for your age. But Tampa Tony came out right around the time I was in middle school, going into high school, and he had like, I ain't gonna be no good. He just had a whole bunch of hood bangers, and I always thought like he was gonna be the one to make it. Like I was like, yo, Tampa Tony. I was telling everybody, that didn't live in Tampa Tony, and then he got knocked off. Not knocked off. He didn't die. He just.
Yeah.
He went away to college, as they say, in the streets. So after that, Tom G came through, and Tom G shut it down. I remember seeing him live back when he had the dreads, and or I don't know what they're called, but he had long hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing him, and I was like, "Yo, Tampa, Tom G, that nigga's flaw." And then not flaw, sorry, wrong choice of words. That nigga's raw.
Yeah.
Pause. So, so after I saw him, I was like, okay, Tampa's got some heat going. And then once I saw you, I was watching. I was looking for Tampa music because I'm always saying support your local Tampa artists. So I stumbled upon a director by the name of Kid Fresh Studios, and you had a video called "Drip for My Walk."
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
that's the later one. I thought you were talking about what's way.
Oh no, we could go back. I remember. What was it? I'm dipping. Yeah, I'm dipping. That was the very first video that I actually saw you in. But Kid Fresh was the one that I reignited it. So, what was the very first music video that you did?
It was actually with Kid Fresh. Hold It Down. It was old, featuring Dirty.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people hit me up about that song still.
Oh really? It was that good?
Yeah. Well, I liked it.
Oh okay. I didn't hear it.
It was beginning shy, but
so between Hold It Down and Paper Baby, what do you feel like changed?
A lot.
All right, well let's condense it. What do you feel like changed with your music writing abilities, if you will?
It's just like anything that you do often, you're gonna get better. You're gonna get more creative. You're gonna take more risk. You're gonna kind of try to find your sound and find what you vibe with. And so that's it. I just keep evolving.
Just keep it moving. Keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. All right. Sorry. Let's get more back on point. So you had your first international booking this year, which was Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
And I thought that was Purses until somebody kindly informed me that it's actually a place. So.
That's funny.
So how did that opportunity come about?
Again, they hit management and she made it happen, and we went out there. It was definitely a different experience,
Really?
One day. But their clubs are way different than ours. They ain't used to seeing like what we have here on the regular. So it was.
What do you mean by not used to seeing what you have? What do you have?
Not. It was we also had these dancers with us. And then I used to see American dancers. No, because they're entertainers. They're really, saying they raw entertainers from here.
Okay.
But
pause, but go ahead.
but yeah, though they're not used to seeing that turn up,
Oh, okay,
gotcha. It was wild. They rushed the stage.
Oh, and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had the dancers on the stage with you while you were performing?
No, not at that time. Not when they rushed the stage. No, that was
a different kind of stage.
Yeah, that was.
Was that your first international trip?
Yeah, for business. Yeah.
Oh, where else have you been?
I've been to Jamaica. I've been to, I don't know, like normal places that go on the cruise ships, like the Cayman Islands. Mexico,
oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm a broke nigga. I don't go to places like that. But I got you. Were there any rap scenes while you were there in Cayman or in Jamaica?
Rap scenes? When I went to the Bahamas one time.
There was a lot of rap.
There was just like, they was freestyling and stuff like that.
In English?
No, yeah, in English, but with their accents. Like.
Oh, okay. Is Bahamas, that's Jamaica?
No.
Oh, shit. All right. I failed geography, so sorry. You're going to have to help me out here. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and move past that so I don't show how dumb I am. So about the game. So, yeah, I was doing my Thug Thizzle. I got a couple kills. We did our thing. I think I was Axis, or maybe, I don't forget what I was. But I did my thing on this game, all right? I came through and I shut it down. But anyway, let's keep it moving. So your first movie role. What movie was it, and how did that? No, you're just gonna tell me management again. So, your first movie role. What was the movie about, and what's the name of it?
It's called Imprints, I believe. Imprint or Imprints. It's Imprint. Or
Damn,
Imprint.
You selling your boy all the way out.
It's one of them, but yeah, though it's one of them.
What was it about?
It was about. Damn.
All right, edit out. No, what role did you play in the movie?
It was just it's a hood movie for sure. Like I gotta remember this story again, because I'm reading a script. Like I'm reading
Oh,
a piece
right.
that's long
Yeah.
as shit. Like I only kind of read like my dialogue and what I needed to read.
Oh, so the movie's
But
not
I
out yet?
but I kind no, it's not out yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah,
Like
we forgive you for that. All right.
yeah,
You
yeah, it's
got
not
a
out
lot of things popping. All right. Hey, my
yet.
nigga. All right. I'm doing. Okay. All right. Cool. I don't need to know the rest.
I kind of they told me about it. I just kind of forgot a little bit. But
All right. So what was your part?
I was the girlfriend or the baby mama girlfriend of one of the lead characters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did he? I mean, it's a hood movie. Did he get shot? Who got shot? Somebody got shot, right?
He didn't get shot. Who get shot?
I don't even matter. As long as your man made it, we know you're in the movie almost all the way through.
Yeah, but
Some other stuff happened, so go watch
me and my
Imprints.
man be beefing. We be beefing.
Oh, okay.
You know. Yeah.
So, do you want to talk about your, relationships and what you got going on in the relationship side, or you want to keep the public, I don't want to say abreast because that means known, but do you want to keep the public in the dark about your relationships and if you're dating anybody and things of that nature?
I'm single. I'm not dating anybody, and I'm focused on my career and my goals. That's it.
And you're a beauty pageant. All right, so
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
I wish. Yeah. I'm too much.
Moving on.
I'm too much. It'd be too much to handle. So I'm better off this way.
Okay, I got you. So if you did, because I got nerdy fans. All right. So if I'm a nerd, which I think I am, and I wanted to get to know you more, or I wanted to take you out or something like that, do I have any shot, or is it just like no matter what, I'm focused on my music and that's it?
I think for maybe a different type of person, I might make an exception, but
Is that entertainer, or would you rather have like a day job 9 to 5?
No entertainer. I don't know. I just
Don't even think about it. You're
yeah,
focused.
yeah.
Nigga, I'm focused,
Like
and when
maybe
the right
if
man comes
something,
along.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Not
okay,
really.
gotcha. All right, so there's hope, fellas. There's hope out there. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep it moving. You went on your first B-Day tour.
Mm-hmm.
When's your birthday?
November 18th.
Oh, so you're just kidding. I don't know signs like that.
Scorpio.
Oh, okay, cool. You're a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how was that tour? I'm not gonna ask you how it came about. Where did you go on that tour?
I went to Atlanta. I actually had a few days in Atlanta. I went to Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Miami, Orlando, and back to Miami again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one was the most? Feel like you got the most reception. Where was that at?
I'll have to say Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that kind of brings me into another highlight.
Oh, okay. We're not getting there
Yeah.
yet. Sorry, it's my show.
Another highlight, the young jock.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
So I don't know, we could talk about it. So the young jock, know he was going to how did that come about? How did you even meet Jock?
Through the business, kind of having mutual contacts, and then he kind of set everything up for us in Atlanta. So it was pretty,
okay.
yeah. He, you know what I'm saying?
Looked
if it
out?
wasn't for him, yeah, he definitely looked out. Like if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have been such a good experience for me or my team. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So can I ask, do you have music coming with Jock? Are y'all working on some other thing? No, don't even say music. Just say me and him. Are y'all working on anything?
Well,
are y'all building?
We definitely gonna work in the future.
Oh, okay.
I gotta take more trips to Atlanta. I really want to move back to Atlanta because I was living there for a couple years. But
why'd you move back?
Just family here,
Yo,
Kids, support.
Talking to anybody, yeah, trust me, I know when it comes to moving back to Tampa.
Yeah.
So do you think, well, obviously, I mean, it's not even a question, the music scene is more popping in Atlanta than it is in Tampa, but do you feel like you can still get your voice out there and you can still be heard while living in Tampa?
I think so. It just take a lot of travel.
How much traveling do you think you do in a month?
I don't even know.
You moving, you just moving.
You can't even ask me what my schedule gonna be like sometimes a week from now.
Trust me, I kept asking your schedule.
Oh my God.
I was like, yo, today, tomorrow, the next day, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Stuff be
gotcha.
popping up.
Oh, so while you were living in Atlanta, did you meet anybody that had inspired you to keep going? Because you know sometimes people getting down about their passion and they don't know if they should continue to do it or not. So did you meet anybody that was like, "Yo, you're dope, keep it moving," or were you just always like, "I don't give a fuck what nobody say, I'm keep going."
um, yeah, I can't really say it was nobody in particular that I met that other than accept Jock. Like when he see, you know what I'm saying, he was like, damn, I didn't know. He was like, I didn't know that your music sound like that. Like you got a fan. Like so that
Oh
alone was just
wow,
like okay.
yeah,
Like I ain't see. That's what he said. He was like, I didn't expect you to sound like that. And that's a lot of
yeah,
people
that's a
ain't
hell of
really
a
trying to hear my
cosign.
music. Yeah. They ain't trying to hear it. They just be.
Into the bullshit.
Mhm.
Gotcha. You know,
Yeah.
people sleep on Jock. And when his album came out, not just it's going down, but when his album came out, that was a fire album. But
Yeah.
that was like '04, I think. So, Jock, we need something new from you, man. All right, but anyway, so let's move. Let's keep it moving. You also, damn, you just took up a whole list. All right, so we're just gonna freestyle until we get to the end. Okay, cool. So when it comes to being a role model, right? That's what you would consider
Mhm.
yourself. You would consider yourself somebody that wants to uplift the youth and make women kind of think in your direction.
Not really thinking my direction, like, cause everybody think differently.
Hmm.
Everybody handles situations differently. I just want to be that hope for people that's facing adversity.
Oh, okay.
So
So, did you have any idols growing up that you looked up to and you were like, I want to kind of model myself after this person, or at least I want to be inspired by this person to?
my mama.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
What, did she? Is she still supportive of your music? Like when you first told her you wanted to be a rapper, how did that go?
She is. Well, I never really told her. I just kind of, presented like I had music. She
Oh.
heard. I never said, oh, I never asked her permission or nothing. But yeah, I kind of just. She's always been supportive though, like always.
Really?
Like yeah, she'll be the one to bring it up at while we're all having dinner or something. Tell people to start telling me to send my YouTube link to people. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
She's real
gotcha.
supportive. Yeah.
Did she give you honest feedback about your music? Like, yeah, I don't like this. Nah, I ain't feeling that.
Not really, but I can tell when she really likes something.
Oh, okay. Is she into
Yeah.
rap or is she more old school?
She's more old school.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's more. Yeah.
And she still is supportive. Wow, that's
Yeah, she
nice.
real supportive, especially when I do, like stuff that's
Important?
more not so, vulgar and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd imagine she'd want to be more supportive with the non-vulgar stuff than the,
Mhm.
fucking niggas up and, you
Yeah.
bitches ain't shit and all that.
Exactly. She likes real songs.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. So do you have like a song that when you were in the studio and you were recording it, you were like, that's it, that's the one that hasn't been released yet? Do you feel like you have a song like that already in the pocket, ready to go?
I do. I have a couple songs like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you only rap, correct? Because I don't ever remember hearing you sing.
Mm, I sing. I sing.
Do you feel like you're melodic or you actually like, break it down like I don't know. I'm about to say Whitney Houston, but that's probably
No, I can't sing like that. I
yeah.
can't sing. I can sing a little bit. I
Oh,
can hold
okay.
a. I
You
can
can
hold.
carry a
Yeah, I
tune,
can carry a tune. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, do you feel like once again going back to 2017, where everybody's trying to kind of be everything?
Mhm.
I okay, Michelle. She only sings. She doesn't rap at all.
Yeah, I think so. She
Oh,
might. She might have rapped before. I don't know. She might have. Some singers do that, but for the most part, they just sing.
okay. Do you feel like you have to kind of move into the more of the singing route, or do you feel like
No,
your
I
music
just feel
is
like I like making music like that though, cause I listen to R&B, like a crossover in between a lot. Like,
who are some of your favorite R&B singers?
um, when I say R&B, it's not even like old school R&B. It's like new school R&B, like like Black. I've been on him heavy. SZA, Janae Aiko, stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So those are some. Do they inspire any of your melodies when you're in the studio, or do you feel like I gotta be my own person? I like this, but I gotta go my own route.
Yeah, I haven't really been inspired by none of their styles per se, because I kind of just,
Do you?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I just go with what I hear. I don't, yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to give away the secret sauce or anything, but when it comes to writing lyrics, are you more just let me make sure I got my bars up, oh this rhyme, let me make sure of this, or do you feel like you have to put emotions into your rapping?
Okay.
As in, you have to make somebody feel something when they listen to your music, or are you
Um.
more just you gonna like think, oh, this is fire, you know? Because some people have what's called emotional depth music, for
Mhm.
like a Tupac, he's with Dear Mama and Brenda's Got
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Baby, and then you have somebody like Jeezy who's more just dope boy 9 to 5. You just like, man, I'm feeling that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's two different
Exactly.
feelings.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you have to be? How do you feel like your music should be presented? I guess is what I'm
I
trying to
have
ask.
I have songs for both. I have songs for all types of moods.
Because you the
Like
dopest, right?
I just
You
I don't have no favorite color. I don't have a favorite food. I don't have a favorite genre of music. Like I like variety.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So do you see yourself expanding outside of rap, like doing rock well, not rock, like, you're on a guitar, but do you see yourself experimenting with more sounds and things of that nature?
Definitely.
Is there any kind of genre in particular you're like, I mean, I don't got a favorite, but that shit's kind of nice. Like, I might want to
Pop.
do a gospel album.
I like pop and do you know what freestyle is?
I know what freestyling is.
Yeah, freestyle's an old genre.
It is?
It's like
Break it down
skating
for me.
rink music.
What kind of music?
Skating rink music. You ever heard it like that?
Okay, hold on. Skating rink, freestyle. Okay, is there any artists that you think I would know?
Probably not. If you don't know the genre, you probably don't know.
So
know
is
the
this like
artist.
80s music, 70s music?
I would say like 90s, 2000. No, I don't. I would say 2000s.
And it's called freestyle?
Yeah, it's like if you hear the songs, I know you know
At
it.
night, I think of you.
Like kind of like that. That was that was like freestyle. Yeah, cause how the beat broke down and shit too.
Yeah, because that's the only song I remember from the skating rink. So,
Like you know how they used to get into playing all the other songs when they used to go crazy on the
Mhm.
skates, start doing all the dance moves. Yeah,
oh,
like
like
that.
that.
But they have like actual songs that are good at jamming. There was you know who NSYNC is?
Do I know who NSYNC?
Is yeah.
Do I?
Just a quick question. You might not know. You might not know.
I'm not familiar with Justin and his crew, but
Are you familiar with JC?
Not too much, but I am. Yeah.
Well, he did a song with. Oh no, never mind. I'm tripping. That wasn't a fucking freestyle though. He did a song with Black. That shit was jamming though.
Really,
Remember the girl
JC?
group? No, not Black the rapper. Black the
Oh,
girl group.
BLAQUE.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember them. Oh, okay. So he did a song with them, and that was cool.
Yeah, that was jamming.
Oh, okay, cool. So I learn something new every day. See, that's my motivation. I'm like, whenever I would talk to somebody, I gotta learn something new, even if it's minute freestyle. Never heard of it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to you and about how you think, because I'm very curious about female rappers and how they are perceived in this day and age. Like, obviously, you're a very beautiful woman. It's not hard to see. So, do you feel like you gotta use that to kind of push your records, or do you feel like they should be more interested in your music than your
It kind of could be
attributes?
a distraction more than anything
How
sometimes.
so?
Like, cause it could kind of like it brings attention, but also could be a distraction. Like, cause a lot of people they kind of just already pass judgment just based off my looks, so they don't really take me serious. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it kind of got to be like shoved in their face for them to really, you know,
Because they don't think you work that hard because you're pretty, so you kind of just get whatever you want.
I guess so.
And you feel like you obviously put in the time, you put in the effort, so that's why you are where you are.
Yeah, I've been doing this.
This ain't nothing new.
This ain't new. This ain't come around when Instagram came out. I've been doing this.
Okay. So was there a? I want to go back to the Dippin' record, because that was what song is that? Because that was another beat, right?
It was that 2 Chainz that I'm different.
Ah, okay. I'm
Yeah.
damn. I'm stupid. So, so was that the Because that's the only collab that I remember hearing from you and Tom G. But I'm just gonna openly assume y'all have more collabs.
We do have more collabs, definitely. There's some with other people on it, but I think as far as just me and him, I think that's the only one with me and him
Oh, okay.
that was released.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because you obviously have more music in
Yeah,
the
we have
bank.
more music,
Okay,
yeah.
so tell me about your studio vibe. Like, some people like to have a lot of people in there. They like to have a lot of drink and weed and everything like that because they like to set a mood.
Yeah.
But what about yourself? How do you like when you're in a studio session and you're recording a song? What do you like to be around you? How does your vibe happen?
I don't really like a lot of people around. I just feel like that's distractions.
Oh, okay. So it's like
But
you an engineer is what you like?
No, I mean there could be a couple people around, but not like smoking and drinking and all that. Like
Oh,
you
okay.
kind of gotta focus. We
Had the
gotta be
task at
here.
hand.
Yeah, time is valuable, so
Oh,
you
okay.
gotta focus, and then afterwards, like if y'all want to smoke or drink, that's cool. But or
That. Do
maybe
you
towards
smoke
the
or
end,
drink?
mm, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like, because obviously, I mean, the number one rapper's weapon is weed, as you hear. You know, a lot of rappers smoke weed, and that's how they get in their zone. Do you feel like you write better sober, or?
Um, it just depends, really. I feel like I write better with my first mind, like when I first wake up.
Oh, really? Like fresh out the jump, you just
I
start
do
writing?
everything, like anything. Like when I first wake up, it'd be like I don't know.
You just have a million ideas, and you got to get it all out.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
So,
dope.
but then you gotta. It's like as the day transitions, so does your mood. So if you need to relax some, then you might.
Might want to take a little toke.
Yeah, little, little ease your mind,
I
ease your
got
nerves.
you. So from everything, from all the records that I've ever heard of from you, I've never heard a diss record. Have you ever made a diss record?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're not you're not mad at
No.
anybody lately. Nobody pissed you off or anything like that.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. But I'm sure there's got to be an X somewhere in the picture where you were just like, "Fuck the nigga, I'm about to get my money up," and they
Well,
had.
when I wrote "I'm dipping," I was serious. I meant that shit. I really meant that shit. I had to go to the car to write my verse because when I heard Tom's verse, I was like, oh no, bitch, you got me fucked up.
Oh, really?
I was like, you got me fucked up. I had to go to the car and concentrate on what the fuck I wanted to say because I meant that. But other than that, I don't really. I try to stay problem free. That's why I don't have no man because you know,
Drama
not really drama. Just it's just energy draining. Like when you try to focus, you're trying to get somewhere. Like you really ain't got no time
to
to
be
be
playing,
to be
babysitting.
being weighted down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, all right, no, no, I'm gonna stay off the man topic and ask you different questions about how guys can get with you. So let's talk about. Matter of fact, what are your views on what's going on right now with the whole sexual harassment and everybody getting jammed up because everybody can't keep them hands to themselves?
I think men just need to keep their fucking hands to themselves in the workplace because you don't never know what these females be on. You don't, and I'm saying that because you don't know. I don't know if some of these things were consensual, but now all of a sudden, all these years pass by and they want to be like,
Yeah.
oh, that wasn't right. You weren't supposed to do that. Oh, I want some money. So I don't know. I feel like some of the cases are like that. I feel like not all of them are. Of course, not like. But either way, just men just find women elsewhere, not in the workplace. Like it's real easy. It's real simple. Like I guess. I mean, I guess it ain't real
Yeah,
simple.
no, no.
I guess it ain't. But mm, that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then there's been men that's told me that they've been put in positions by women of power. Like,
Really?
hmm
Huh. Then did they go through with it? Or say, all right, man, I gotta take one for the team. So.
Nah, yeah, nah. When the dude was telling me that, he was just like, nah, he didn't do it. Like she was trying to get him to take pictures naked or something like that. I was like,
Yeah, that's why. Well, I'm like, nah, I can't do anything with you recording me or you pick. Nah, I can fuck, but nah, we ain't gonna remember this night. Ain't gonna be no pictures remembering this. Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah.
Have you been approached like that before by like another artist or maybe an engineer or a producer?
Not really. People say that little slick stuff, but I mean, just,
You just ignore it and keep it moving.
hmm
Was there anybody that you didn't want to work with because you felt like a weird vibe, like they were kind of looking at you a little creepily? All right, whatever. That's the word, creepily.
no, I don't think so, cause I don't really go around people like.
All right, so because we're jumping all over the place. So let's
Yeah.
go ahead and go back to your upbringing in Tampa.
Okay.
I'm trying to say, how are you raised? That's a basic ass question. Growing up, what was your home life like? Like, did you have both parents? Did you have brothers and sisters? Things of that nature.
Yeah, I have both parents. My mama was always working, and then my daddy was kind of like more of a. He worked from home, so he was taking me to school and all that stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
my brothers and sisters, I got like a lot of half siblings, but they're all older, so
So you're the youngest?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So what do they think about your music?
They like it. They fuck with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? How old are they? Like, what's the oldest?
I don't know. They're like 10 years older than me, probably, and a little bit younger.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
like between 7 and 10 years older than me.
Have they seen you perform live?
Mm, I think my brother came before. I'm pretty sure one of my brothers has.
Has anybody in your family that you like really wanted to see you perform live come? And who was that?
Um, Not really. I don't. I got a small family. I ain't got no big family like that. Like,
Oh,
and
okay.
then like half of my siblings, they was raised in Chicago, so I kind of didn't really know them in
Oh,
my
okay.
home
Yeah, I don't
life.
want to know
Like,
any Chicago niggas either.
well, they
But
moved. They live here now. I know them. They my brother. It's my brother and my
right.
sister. But they don't. They all grown. Like
Oh,
grown
okay, gotcha.
families. They ain't really going out to the clubs like that. Like,
To see their little sister
yeah.
perform.
Mhm.
Okay, I got you.
My brother be tripping too. So no, I don't need him to come.
So in high school, what kind of student were you? Were you A student, B student, C student? You didn't really care.
Ah.
Don't even remember high school.
High school, I was a whole different person. High school, I hated high school.
Really?
I hated high school so bad. Like, but yeah. So I didn't. I just.
You just went and just stayed. I'm here, man. This is all you can ask for me.
No, not even that. I was
Oh.
not there. I was not there. Like, I hated it. But then I got my diploma online, and then I went to HCC.
Oh, okay. Community
That
college
was a lot
for the people that
easier.
know.
Yeah, that was a lot easier because you didn't have to sit there all fucking day. I think it was just that, like, just wasting the whole day at the school that I just.
Oh, okay. So when you went to HCC, what did you major in?
Paralegal studies.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess, if you're a rapper, you kind of want to know the laws so you don't break them. There's a lot of rappers breaking laws out here these days. They probably want to take your advice and go to the paralegal route as well.
Mm-hmm.
So did the music take over? That's why you left college? Or did you graduate? Because I don't know.
I graduated.
Oh, shit. You got a degree?
Yeah.
Oh, you doing better than me. Clap it up. You got a degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when did you actually start to get into music? How old were you?
Probably like 8. When I started getting into it, when I started making it.
Get into it and then making it.
Cause it happened like over a year span. Probably like I started writing music during the summer, but then I started actually trying to record myself. It had to be like that winter.
Like record yourself on like just a regular mic or
Yeah, like in a closet.
Oh,
I
you
made
did.
like how they have the little screens. I made it like with a wire hanger, and I put some pantyhose around it.
Wow. Everybody got to start somewhere.
Yeah. I was just experimenting.
So your first couple songs where you like, yo, this shit is dope, yo, I'm the greatest.
The feedback was actually really good, so I was like, I'm gonna keep going. Shit, I'm gonna keep doing it because I like it because I was just expressing myself. Then it was a lot more personal.
What kind of things were you writing about?
I don't know, probably just about boys and shit. And
just everyday life
bitches.
stuff
Yeah,
for
and
18-year-olds?
girls, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm.
So then obviously your music evolved to a little more, I mean, you still talk about bitches, but I gotta stop saying that word. You still talk about females and things of that nature. But
they don't change. They're still the same.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're consistent. That's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all right. Okay. So if you started at 18, then that's right around the time you started college. Did you go to college for 2 years or 4 years?
2.
Oh, okay.
Well, it took longer than 2, but I went for my 2 year. It took me longer than 2, but I got that shit done.
So then after college, what was the plan?
I wanted to go back to school, but I haven't. Right now, I can't. I got too much going on.
You want to go back to school?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you want a dual role. You want to do the music and you want to be a lawyer. You want to be able to sign your own and make your own contracts and read through it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I was like, obviously, Swiss Beats just graduated from Harvard. And I was thinking to myself, what the fuck is Swiss Beats going back to school? Like, he's, successful, he's a millionaire, blah, blah, blah. And then he broke it down that he was basically trying to, like, expand his mind and things of that nature. So I always think it's dope when people don't want to just be stuck in one pocket. They
Yeah.
want to be known as more of an overall kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's what you want to be known as, because you're the dopest.
That's what I want to do. I want to help people. I feel like the justice system's fucked up.
Oh,
So it's like that's kind of something I always wanted to do, and I feel like I'm probably always gonna want to do that. Always gonna be like, well, what if, you know?
Oh, okay, gotcha. So do you have anybody like close to you that's in the system right now?
No. I've had people that's close to me that done a long time, but no, everybody.
Okay, not right now. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Hey, knock
Everybody's
on
on.
wood. Well, this is fake, but
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple people, but it ain't nobody.
okay, nobody that you're like, damn, free my nigga, blah blah blah, every other week.
No, it is people like that too,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's just, you know,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. All right, so let's go ahead and move right back into your list because I kind of got it all the way away from it. So let's talk about the second international trip that you went on this year, which was London.
London.
How was London?
London was crazy because I've never really been to that side of the world before, so that was my first time going to there. I've only been to like the Caribbean,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
you know, shit like that. But so it was already a
How did it get set up?
my manager, Laura Mason. But yeah, so we went out there and you know everything's backwards. Everything's on the other side of the road. Well, first of all, like Ubers out there are dumb expensive because their traffic systems are way different than ours. You know, ours are like rectangles, squares. You know,
Sure.
theirs are like this, like
Circles?
roads everywhere. So there's stop signs and red lights every fucking where. Like,
Oh, okay,
so it
gotcha.
takes a long time just to get like not even far. Like it might take 30 minutes to go like 6 miles type shit. Like,
Oh, wow.
so Ubers are dumb expensive.
Yeah, good
So I'm like,
gracious.
fuck that. So we gonna rent a car. So we got the car.
Did you bring the dancers with you?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no. Well, you know what's fucking crazy? Is they came out there the same day. They flew out there. I seen on Instagram that they was there the same day that we was going out there. So people thought we went together. I was like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
it was just a coincidence. Like we just all in London.
Wow, on the same day. That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, they didn't come. They didn't. Well, they come with me. But so yeah. So anyways, we ended up renting a car, and so when we get to the car, it's on the other side of on the opposite side. And then once I get in, I realized it's a fucking stick shift. And I ain't never drove no stick, like, ever. I've never been taught how to drive a stick, nothing. So,
Nobody else in the camp knew how to drive stick?
no, she doesn't. She
Damn.
didn't. She wasn't sure. She didn't know how to drive stick. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to try it. So I'm like, I was like, I'm going to try to go back up to the front to see if they have, you know, an automatic car. And so that shit was hard as hell. But we got it up to the front, and then it ended up they didn't have no automatic cars.
Wait,
like,
you drove it up to the front?
Yeah, I drove it up to the front, like stop and go. And if it kept cutting off, I jerked all the way to the front. Really, yeah. And so, but they didn't have any other cars, so I'm like, damn. So we had to drive this car, like. So they were like, the man out there will show you, like, or my colleague will show you. That's what she was saying. And so I'm like, they don't need to give a fuck that I don't know how to drive this car. They just gonna let me drive this car.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking no insurance.
You pick no insurance too? Driving a stick?
Yeah.
Wow.
I always get no insurance. That should be too expensive.
God damn, talk about a roll of the dice. So
For what I would pay in insurance, I would probably pay if something were to mess up.
Right. So did you learn? Like, did the colleagues show you?
Yeah, but that wasn't like
Enough?
yeah.
Yeah, when I learned how to drive stick when I was like 22, and my boy showed me one afternoon, and I almost killed myself. Like, so, I'm assuming you should have a similar story if you had to drive.
Man, everything was on the opposite side of the road, so I had to figure it out. The major thing that kept happening was it kept turning off in traffic. So that was the most frustrating thing. But once I got it back on, it was like not so bad. Like switching gears wasn't.
And you're on the right side, right?
Yeah, so I had to do
right
it with
hand
my
drive.
left hand.
Yeah.
I had to do it with my left hand.
So did you get back to the States and was like, I know how to drive stick now, Fast and the Furious, holla at me.
No.
Oh, you
Because
didn't
I still did.
Oh, okay. Oh, you still didn't learn.
Not that. I mean, I did. I got better, but it was still like cut off on me.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause
Gotcha.
it's just like if you're on a hill, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta mess with the pedals and the clutch and all that.
Too
Gotcha.
much.
So after all of that, How was the performance?
The performance, it was it was nice. I liked the venue. That like that whole idea of where they had me at was dope. It was like a comedy show mixed with they did like little contests and stuff like that or something like that for like the birthday girl or whoever's birthday it was. Or they did trivia. They did like trivia. They like play games and stuff
Oh
like that.
wow!
Yeah, and then
All
they had
on that.
performances.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it was like a little like a show, like a little. It was dope. I liked it. And in London, just period, like the support there is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
They went crazy over you?
They did. They were real supportive, and it's just like everybody that we interacted with or met was kind of just
Positive?
really, yeah. Was really
Oh,
supportive,
okay.
yeah.
So now you're moving in the right direction.
Yeah. So we got a lot. Yeah, we got a lot done. Met with DJs out there. Met with other artists from out there, promoters. It was
Everybody.
everybody.
So do you have any building sessions with any of the artists in the UK?
I
UK.
do.
London's in the UK, right?
I do. It is.
Oh,
It is.
oh God,
Yeah.
damn, thank you.
Yes, it is. I do. There's an artist from out there that I do have something coming on. Well, we're gonna work on something.
Okay.
His name is Fiji. Fiji. Yeah, he's dope. He looks like Tyson Beckford. No lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good gracious. I mean, I don't care what he looks like, but all right, cool. As long as you paint a picture for somebody else.
That's what he looks like. Yeah, he looks kind of like that a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool. So could you understand them? Because don't they have like real thick accents?
They do.
Like
And they say stuff different. Like they don't say bathroom. Like they don't have signs that say bathroom. It says toilet.
Oh, really? Oh, they just rough, rugged, and raw. Okay. Oh, I thought it said banyo or something, but sorry, wrong
Say
language.
toilets.
Oh, okay,
And then
gotcha.
like they just say a lot of stuff different. Like I don't know.
How was the food? Oh, okay.
We ate like birds out there. We barely ate.
Oh, I'm glad this is
Because
video and people saw your action.
our bodies were so messed up because of the time difference alone. So it's like we weren't getting up till like 12:1. So then it's like by that time we got to hurry up and get on the we got to get moving. It's too
Oh,
late.
okay.
And then we didn't go to sleep till like 5, 6. So that's around the time we eating.
Good
We trying to order
gracious.
food at that time. It ain't nothing but McDonald's and so whatever they got in the hotel.
Well, I felt real stupid because I didn't think McDonald's was in London, and I was, God, I gotta get better geography. I gotta get out more.
They got McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I just thought. Like, I think it's in China, so
They got, and
obviously
then
it's
they'll have
fine.
different dishes like for different.
Oh yeah, it's not the normal
Yeah.
They got Big Macs.
I don't know. That's a good question. I never really.
Oh, okay.
Been,
You
but-
ate like a bird, so yeah, you ain't eat that much.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't study the menu like that. It wasn't that serious.
I didn't even drive. I don't think there. It was too much to drive. We just order.
Oh, okay.
Because everything's there is crazy. Like the parking there is crazy. Getting anywhere in that city city crazy.
Oh, okay. So you got the car and just parked it, and it was just like, all right, man.
We
fuck
drove
it.
where we had to go.
Yeah, and you made it.
Yeah, to the club. Wherever we had to go, we drove. But
Yeah, leave a couple
for
extra
food-
hours early.
For food, it was like,
That's money calling.
no, it ain't.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. I assume when I hear a ringtone, like that's always money. Okay, cool. So to get to our to get to the final highlight, you released a record called On Delay.
Yeah.
And I should have like bigged that up a little more. I should have like, you released this fire ass song. That shit was like live. I heard it on SoundCloud. I was like, oh, this the one. It's taking off. You released a song called On Delay, nigga. Give me that money. Hopefully I was a little better. So explain the creative process behind On Delay.
I actually wrote it on the way back from London. I don't know. It's an 8-hour flight, so
Oh, you had a lot of writing to do.
yeah. I tried to sleep through most of it, but then I just couldn't sleep no more.
Mhm.
Like, so I just put on some beats, and then I don't know.
Like, how did the term On Delay pop up in your
I
mind?
don't even know. Like,
Nobody told you, like, hurry up with the flight. On Delay, nigga. Like, nobody said that.
I don't know. I don't even know like where. I'm just really was just saying how I feel. Like, even in the first verse, it's like I've been sleeping on myself. You know, it's time to wake up. Like saying stuff like that. What else I say? If you listen to it in more depth, it's like, you know, I've been sleeping on myself. It's time to wake up, and stay focused. And what else I said? Oh yeah,
Get money, fuck bitches.
yeah,
Like,
that's it.
yeah,
That's
that's
it.
that's.
Like, for people that try to knock my blessings or they don't really like to see me winning, that's it be really.
And I've seen, like, not to go, we're gonna get back on that point, but I've seen you post a couple things like that, like people not believing in you, people doubting you. Is it people close to you that you feel like are doubting you, or is it just like random fans saying,
Not really people like doubting me. It's just more so people don't really they don't especially like being a woman in the business, you know what I'm saying? They kind of expect you to live a certain life or act a certain kind of way. And if you making moves, they kind of don't like that. They kind of just rather you be in one spot, I
where
guess.
you're at, content?
Yeah.
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 They want you to move lateral, not up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's just like,
So you gotta speak on it.
yeah.
Okay, so that's where Andale came in. You spoke on it, and like, hey man, you sleeping on me? I'm not sleeping on myself, etc., etc. Andale,
Yeah.
where the paper at? Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, I got you. So, all right, I'm just gonna keep asking questions about Andale because I'm very curious about this record. Is this, well, I don't know if you can talk about it, but is this like a rollout to your album, mixtape, or anything like that? Like, are you pushing this to be that one?
I'm pushing this to be that one. Yeah, like for the, cause it's different vibes. Like I literally kind of use music expressively for real. So
I hope so.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like kind of what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I kind of reflect that in my music a lot. So right now, like that's where I'm at.
That's a nice workaround because you didn't answer my question. But
Like
you're working on something and something is coming. So listen to Andale until I release more.
yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha. Listen to it on repeat.
I mean, I got other stuff coming up, but yeah, I can't really talk about it because I don't really know exactly in what order we gonna do the stuff in.
Oh, okay.
I got stuff from 4 years ago I haven't released, and I got stuff Andale I wrote on the way back from London, and I just dropped it. So it's just kind of just like, you got to be careful. Your moves got to be calculated. So
that's for damn sure. Don't move like me because I don't know what I want to do today.
I used to do that.
Yeah, see, and now you got more success, moving more calculated, and look at me. Okay, so back to the 27. Well, I guess it's gonna be 2018 climate. It seems like most of the music game is just drop music, drop music, drop music, drop music. Even unfinished tracks, just drop music, drop music. How do you feel about dropping music? Do you feel like in 2018 I got to go hard, I got to release a mixtape every month, or do you feel I'm gonna just release quality, or what you deem to be quality, if you will?
Not. Honestly, I think it just depends. Like it depends on how I'm feeling. Like when I dropped Andale, it really wasn't planned on being like the next single that we push. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just dropped it like. And it's really not a finished record. Like it was never mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, or it hadn't been mixed yet.
Well, it sounded good.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. We just dropped it like that, but it's just like it kind of, like the reaction it got. It was just, you know what I'm saying, different than what I've seen before with previous releases. So
really, how was the reaction?
The reaction was just, people were more receptive to it. Like, dudes in general, I guess, because not all men could sit really and listen to all female music, especially if it's like real feminine, like. So that was just something they could vibe with, something they could relate to too. So they messing with it. The dancers are messing with it. Strippers, because
that's all that counts.
Yeah, and it wasn't even planned on being that type of track, like a club record like that, but it ended up
becoming one.
Yeah, becoming one. Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like more guys, since you put this record out, have just been finding you and been more like, oh, I didn't know you actually, because you said like Jock, well, did you perform Andale or did he hear it?
I did. I performed Andale. Yeah, I performed Andale. I know that for sure. I was trying to think if I performed Paper Baby, but I don't think I did. I just performed Andale, but yeah, he heard that one. And it's funny because I have seen that though since I dropped Andale. Like kind of more dudes have been hitting me on there, like you know what I'm saying, on that specific track. Like more DJs been hitting me for me to email them the track and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, so they can play it. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm sticking with Andale because I like Andale. So I was gonna keep asking questions about it. So is this? Let me see, because I'm trying to think. I literally just heard it before you got here, so I'm trying to think of the lyrics. But what's the question I was thinking of? I had a question, I forgot about it. See, this is why I need to be more calculated because shit like this happens all the time. So you have a performance coming up, right?
Yes.
Next week, was it Christmas night?
No, I actually got one Saturday. Broward
Oh, this is coming out after that. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So Christmas night, I'll be hosting. I'm not performing.
Okay, so explain to me that. What is a host? Like, do you like what do hosts do?
Hosting, kind of just promote the event. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just
vibe out to the music there,
yeah,
and make sure they play your shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a firm definition right there.
No, but yeah, they just help promote the event. Kind of help. They're helping throw the party almost like. They're hosting the party.
Oh, okay, got you. Do you like doing that?
I do. I rather perform.
I guess you couldn't say no because then people would look at you sideways like, "Well, the fuck would I book her then if she's saying no, she don't like that shit?"
I like hosting. I rather perform, but hosting's cool.
Okay, it is what it is. All right, sorry, I meant to talk about the game, but then I was like enthralled in the conversation. So, we had a couple wins, we had a couple losses. I took my lickings, I gave my lickings, pause, and overall it was a pretty good game. But anyway, so to finish up with you, obviously, because you have places to be and money keeps calling you. What? I don't mean to snitch, but what are some of your 2018 plans that you can talk about? Like more tours, more features,
Definitely more tours, more features, more traveling, and
get into the bag.
Yeah, more learning,
Okay.
And just more networking, more, expanding.
Okay, so you want to expand and build and create?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. A whole bunch of runaround answers. I didn't answer none of the questions, but okay.
Oh, you want to know specific projects?
Yeah. Well, do you have anything that you can talk about?
No. Not really. Just a movie that's coming out. The movie's coming out. And then I do have that EDM track. I don't know when we're going to do the official release for that, but I know that's going to be sometime in 2018.
You did EDM music?
I have an EDM track.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is it just all you or you got somebody on there?
It's just me. And then it's the DJ. The DJ's he's dope.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
And he's actually from Haiti, I think.
Can you say his name or is
DJ Nitty Gritty? Nitty Gritty.
Oh, Nitty on no, not wrong guy.
No,
see,
yeah,
not wrong guy.
No, he's an EDM DJ. He's dope. Like I went to his show, like he's dope.
Oh, okay.
He was on tour here. Like what? Like a month ago, maybe? No, not even. Probably like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
here,
okay.
Yeah.
I'd ask you who set that up, but I think I'm gonna get the answer. Who set it up?
Oh, I don't. Wait, who set what up? The track?
Yeah.
I was introduced to him by a mutual friend of ours.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then you listened to his music and he was like, oh, shit.
Well, not really introduced to him. I actually heard the track first before I met him. So,
oh, okay.
I was like,
gotcha.
Yeah, I want to do it. Like, it was a dope track.
Okay. Is there any other genre songs that you got that you think you might release next year?
I've had this pop song for like 4 years. And I don't know if we're even going to release that next year. So
oh, okay.
We need that bag before we release that. We got to put that push.
True. There you go.
That bag. So, but yeah, though, I definitely want to do like more pop music. Like it's not really pop. It's like pop hip hop. I'm still rapping, but it's just.
Yeah, it's more white people. No, I'm just kidding. That's the wrong choice of words for it. No, I gotcha. All right. Well, normally I end the shows on a quote, but since I've been having guests lately, I decided to end it with. If somebody tuned in to the last 30 seconds to a minute of the show, what would you like them to know of the overall theme of the show?
This was the top 10 highlights of my year of 2017, Shya L'amour. And yeah, we look forward to way bigger things next year. More bigger things, more blessings to come. A lot of hard work. No sleeping. No resting. We don't got time for that. We don't have time. Mm-mm.
Keep grinding, keep it pushing.
What? You gotta keep them feet moving.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Shya, I appreciate you for joining I Game Around. This has been another episode. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
And we out.